This is the Dension Bluetooth audio kit for the BMW. The model number is GBL3BM1, and it's called the Gateway Lite BT, which is the Bluetooth compatibility. What I'm going to do first is, on my prying tool, just mask off the end to prevent any scratches ending up on the dash or the trimming itself, in order to pry it off. I've not done this before in this car, so you'll have to bear with me. So in total there's 1, 2, 3, 4 points where the trimming connects to, and with the prying bar you try and locate these points in order to pry this bar off, this trim off. Secondly, you want to be able to remove the trimming above the head unit, which should be slightly easier. Again, take your time. Might be an idea to move your steering wheel down, just to make a difference. So for this one, the left hand side, depending if you've got a right hand or left hand drive car, the one to the left of this right hand drive car is held on by the pin on the first piece of trim, and on the right hand side it's got its own pin to hold it in place. So once that trimming's removed, what you want to locate is 2 Phillips screwdriver heads, and one is located on either side of it. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and remove those next. With the Phillips screwdriver, we'll get those removing. After your screws are removed, in the case of pulling out the unit, taking your time at the same time, because the harness is connected to the back of it and you don't want to pull or yank any leads unnecessarily. It's difficult to see at this stage, but what you've got is your audio connector, and you've got 2 other separate connections which will need to be removed. In order to remove this head unit audio connector, you use a flathead screwdriver, which we have here. There's a 10 to 15 mil wide gap, which you'll get the flathead screwdriver, put it in vertically and elevate that section out, and what that does, it unclips the adapter head from the head unit and allows it for it to be released. And that should just pull off now. So I had a little difficulty getting off the adapter to the back of the head unit. After I had pried up the top section, what I was doing was pulling horizontally, and in actual fact what you want to do, once it's pried up and you can see it's lifted up from the face of the head unit, from the back of the adapter you want to pull it up, and what that makes it does, it releases it completely from the head unit. So in the Dension kit, what you'll find is a microphone set, which I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to locate at this minute in time. The Dension unit itself, which I think I'm going to be placing in the glove box. And the all important harness. One section will connect to the back of the head unit, the one back into the car's wiring, and the long end into the side of the Dension kit, which is located just here. Right, with a bit of fiddling about, I've been able to lock in the Dension adapter to the back of the head unit. Had a bit of difficulty, the side pins don't lock in straight away, so it takes some prying and a bit of effort to get that in, but once that's in, that locks in. Also remember that there's another small section that needs to be connected in, and that's connected in into, if you look at it straightforward, to the right section, which is your auxiliary, and your left section, which is your CD changer. So if your car already has a CD changer, so I've just managed to connect everything up again. I'll start feeding it through. It seems to be a nightmare right now. Just so I can rest it there. I'll turn this on. I'm just checking if there's a connection for the Dension unit. Well, we've come up with GW Lite 01543. I think that might be specific to my unit, but what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and connect to that. As default, the password is 8888, so I'm going to go back and try and connect to that again. So it's requesting a PIN number again, so 8888. I'll click done. Connection unsuccessful. Well, it's definitely turned on. However, it's still saying it's connected, so what I'm going to go and do is just go into YouTube. Might have some music on here. As you can see, I'm playing Thriller, and it's coming through as track 99 on my CD, and if I just skip past that, sounds pretty good.
It's not funny.
That sounds very good. So what I'm going to do now is try and figure out where I'm going to be putting the head unit itself, the Dension unit. What I'm probably going to do is open up the glove box and feed it through the side and place the Dension unit in the glove box. What I'll be doing first is removing 2 Phillips head screwdrivers located at the top. I thought there was 2, but I've actually seen a third, so I have to unscrew that one as well. Right, just to confirm, there's more than 3. There's 1, 2, 3. To the passenger side door, there's 1 to the underside, and there's 2 more that are located next to the hinges for the actual glove box itself, and they're just hidden behind that, so another 2 there. So what I'm going to do now is feed the cable through and reach underneath the Okay, I think I've been able to figure out why my Bluetooth wasn't connecting to the Dension Gateway. It was because I already had my iPad connected to it, so I disconnected my iPad's Bluetooth and reconnected it, and it connected straight away. So you can see there on my iPhone 6 GW Lite it's connected, and it's playing music just fine.
This is London. Black togs, boss, big slugs. This is London. You fucking punks, tough love. This is London.
What I'll do now is make sure the harnesses are connected properly, both in the Dension and the back of the head unit, and slide everything back and reconnect the 2 screws of the head unit and push back the 2 pieces of trimming, both above the head unit and across the dash in front of the passenger seat. Both music's controlled by the head unit itself, as well as the steering wheel, which is exactly what you want.